It's our fair to shop with it. Happy Sunday. It is the Sunday, the 9th of May 2021. It is a Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. This is the show we will talk. The show we talk about everything else and we leave nothing unattended. This is a Mother's Day special. As you can see, Sise Kishini. And I'm cutting the onion because I'm gonna be, doing a bit of cooking. Don't judge me of it, I'm trying, I'm not the best, cooker, but I'm gonna just be chopping onion. By the way, I just wanna say happy Mother's Day to first of all to my mother in heaven, Dalsi Jabulile Fuzalihle, for raising such a handsome and great gentleman like me that you guys are benefiting from today. You know what I'm saying? Happy Mother's Day, Mama. And I'm very grateful and I thank the Lord that for all the teachings and the things that you have given me as a son. One of them is working in the kitchen and then doing things like what I'm doing this morning. I just want to say happy Mother's Day to my wife, my lovely wife, beautiful wife, Utoto, my daughter Magic. Happy Mother's Day to you, and thank you for being such a wonderful and a great mother to our son, and for being a beautiful and amazing wife in my life. To my sisters, to my Lunile, Tambelile, happy Mother's Day to you. To my aunts, to my friends that are mothers, happy Mother's Day to you. This is a very interesting show that we'll be having this morning. We have a guest, but because we're still going through COVID, so it's gonna be telephonical. It's a special guest that we have. It's a very special lady, young lady. She's very talented. She's a businesswoman. She's an academic, and she have done great things in life. Her name is no, I'm not gonna tell you the name. Just stay on the show. You will hear, which is a Patalini on this Sunday morning. We're gonna go to the verse, and we'll be right back with the topic of today, and make sure that we kick on with the show and we do everything that we're supposed to do. Today's show is not really too much of something. It's just a dedication to all the mothers out there to say you are special, you are important in our lives, and every successful man out there, we are what we are because of you mothers, and on this show I just don't want to judge. I know there are mothers that are not doing their right by their kids or their child or their children, but this show I'm not going to judge. That's not for me. But all the show that I want to do is I want to give praise to all the mothers that are doing good, and to those who are not doing good, I want to motivate and give influence to you to say it's never too late for you to play your part and to join this journey, this beautiful journey of being a mother. I'm mostly on this show, I'm mostly focusing on young mothers. The old mothers, salute to you, and thank you for the job and the greatness that you have done, and the work that you have done in our lives as the young generation, and the teachings that you have given us. So this morning on this show, I'm too focusing on young mothers, because the elder generation, they have done their part, they have done their job. All that we can do to them is just to give them salute and to say thank you to you. But my focus is to actually motivate and encourage the young mothers to do great and to do more in terms of this motherhood journey. Stay with us. We'll be right back with your verse, and from there we're gonna jump into the topic. Don't go anywhere. I am your boy Kavavovo, aka Vavelisha, the Big G at Kupela. Happy Mother's Day and happy Sunday to you. We'll be right back. Happy Sunday, happy Mother's Day to you. Welcome back. We have reached the time of the show where we read you the verse. The verse that we're reading this morning being the Sunday, the 9th of May 2021, being the Mother's Day. It is, there are two verses that I'm going to read for you. Very short verses, don't stress, relax. It is found in the book of Proverbs, chapter 31, the first one, and verse 25. Actually, both of them are in Proverbs, chapter 31. We're going to read verse 25 and verse 26. The 25 says, "She is clothed with strength and dignity. She can laugh at the days to come." Proverbs 31 verse 25. "She is clothed with strength and dignity. She can laugh at the days to come." Verse 26, still Proverbs 31. It says, "She opens her mouth with wisdom, and the teaching of kindness is on her tongue." Let me repeat that for you. She opens her mouth with wisdom, and she opens her mouth with wisdom, and the teaching of kindness is on her tongue. Those are the two verses. Actually, this talks about the mother. Those are the two verses that I read for you. I'm giving it to you as it is a Mother's Day to encourage you and to motivate you that it's never too late for you to be a great mother. We'll be right back with the topic and with the guest that I've been telling you about. We're going to take that call from our guest, and I hope you're going to learn something from our guest and from today's show. Happy Mother's Day. We'll be right back. Happy Sunday to you. Happy Mother's Day. Welcome back. It is the Sunday, the 9th of May 2021. We are tuning into Kabavovo YouTube channel. I am your boy, Kabavovo, aka Vavelisha, the Big G, Ivo Velishe. Ivo Velishe, the Big G at Kupela. It is so nice, Buffet, and I still promote and say to you, if you don't do the branding and believing in yourself, start doing that. It is so nice to wear something that is, branded your name. It's so amazing. But hey, anyway, we're not here today. We are here on the Mother's Day show. Today, this morning, on a Mother's Day, we come to that time where we give you the topic of today. We're talking about the resilience of a mother. This morning on a Mother's Day, we're talking about the resilience of a mother. What is resilience? Maybe let's start there, because I think the mother, it's obvious. Most of us, we know what the mother is. A mother is someone that gives, birth to someone, But I want us to focus a little bit on this resilience part. What is resilience? Okay, according to Mr. Google, or according to the foundings and the study, the resilience is the capacity to recover quickly from difficulties, toughness. It is the capacity to recover quickly from difficulties, toughness. And another definition or explanation of resilience is the ability of substance or object to spring back into shape elastically, or elasticity, not elastically, elasticity. Okay, maybe before, because like I said, this show is not too much about what I have to say, but it's more of the what we're gonna hear from the guest and the call that we're gonna have just in a moment. I just want to encourage the young mothers, especially, to say it is important for you to be resilient in your mother. Number one, I just want to put it out there to say that we understand that this motherhood is not easy. I remember in the days where my mom was still alive. I think my mom passed on when I was like 20, 26, 27, around there. And it's been a long time. She passed on 2007. It's been a long time when she have passed on, and me living life without a mother. And what I have fed on the years and the times where I've been living without a mother, it is the teachings, the way the verses that we read, that the teachings and the wisdom comes out of her tongue, and the resilience of her in terms of enduring the toughness. My mother was like, yo, Afet, if I can tell you about the life of my mother, I can go for days. That woman was my hero, was my queen, my everything. One thing I love about my mother, and that I'll always cherish and salute her for, it is the resilience. Hence, I thought of the topic of this show, and I thought to say, no, resilience of a mother. Because the resilience of my mother is the one. By the way, for those who doesn't know, because I think I've shared it in some videos before, I'm the last born at home, and at all we are 8 siblings. So if you have been following my life and following my shows, the greatness that I teach, the greatness that I model, and the topics and all things that I present, you can tell that this child or this boy or this young man or this man was raised by a very good mother. And now you can think for yourself now, if this woman had 8 kids and I'm the last born, so obviously I come after she have trained about 7 kids before me. Do you understand? So you can imagine the strength and the resilience that my mother had, and the wisdom and the courage that she had. Here's the 3 things that I want to tell you, and then we're gonna go for the call, and we're going to wrap up the show. Number 1, my mother was a prayer warrior. I survived so many things in my life because of prayer. My mother taught me, even on the last night that we spent together, he said to me, let us pray. Those are the last words that my mother left me with, to say, let us pray. That's number 1. Number 2, my mother was wise. I've never seen such a wise woman. She had wisdom in terms of balancing and giving love and support to all of us. We never felt, can you imagine like being the last born of the 8 siblings? By that time, your mom will be like tired of, raising kids and loving kids. But the love that she gave me was amazing, was excellent, So that's the second thing, And the third thing is, my mom was brave and was a fighter. She fought. She was a businesswoman. She and she did catering. She was working. Hence, I have that business, influence and and type of thing and type of vibe within me as well is the thing that I learned from my mother. But above all, she had that resilience in herself to say, you know what, I'm gonna push on, I'm gonna press on, and I'm gonna do this motherhood thing, and I'm gonna do this journey. So we understand that motherhood is not easy, and it's a tough journey. But however, it is important for you, and it is fulfilling at the end of the day when you see your kids grown, when you see your there's nothing. I remember, because like I said, when she passed on, I was like about 26, 27. I remember when we had a Mother's Day at home and we would bring gifts, all of us, and me being the last born, being 26, 27 or 25, whatever age that it was when we had our last Mother's Day for her. I mean, she was so filled with joy, and you could see the fulfillment in her eyes, and I mean, you could read her heart through her eyes and through her face to say, you know what, she was patting herself in the back to say, thank you, Lord, I've done great to raise these kids. And mind you, in these 8 siblings, 6 boys and 2 girls, and you can, think for yourself how hard that was. Anyway, without any waste of time, we're going to be right back now. We're gonna go to the call of the guest. Today's guest is Mrs. Muriel Ntabiseng Itoling, the mother of Khositsile Itoling, a very young mother, a very a businesswoman, a very driven. I've seen this lady while she was young and growing. I think I met her when she was in matric, if I'm not mistaken, and I saw her grow. I saw the resilience and in her life, and her becoming a mother, becoming a wife. I've seen her that resilience going forward, So we're gonna get in touch with her, and we're gonna hear some words of wisdom from her, and we're gonna wrap up the show. Happy Sunday to you. This is River Talk, the show where we talk about everything else and leave nothing unattended. We're still on the show on the Mother's Day. It is the 9th of May 2021. Happy Mother's Day to you. Now we're going to be joined on the call by a very good lady. She's a mother, Muriel Itoling. She's going to be joining us on the line, on the call. And as we're discussing this resilience of a mother on this Mother's Day, let's try and get hold of her.
Hello.
Good morning, Mrs. Itoling, or should I say? I almost said Miss Mamueba.
Yeah, good morning.
I was going to be punished.
I'd be angry at you for a long time.
Are you good?
No, I'm good, thanks. And yourself?
Good. Happy Mother's Day to you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for your time, awarding us your time on River Talk this morning, being the Mother's Day. So on this show today, this morning, as a Mother's Day, we're talking about the resilience of a mother. And yes. You being a young mother and being a businesswoman, being a professional in terms of studying and career and all those things. How has it been like being a young mother and juggling all these things together?
I mean, well, first of all, thank you so much for having me, and thank you for the question. I can say that it's been challenging. I mean, like anything else that you face in your life, it's been very challenging. There are happy days, there are sad days, there are days where I completely feel lost and confused to what am I doing? Is it the correct thing? There are times when you can question yourself and you start asking yourself, was I ready to be a mother? Was I ready to be a businesswoman and still study and all these other things? But it's been fun. I won't lie to you. It's been exciting. It's been days where you cry because you just can't do it anymore. But then you just pray and you just ask God to help you and guide you to just be better. Yeah.
Yeah, you know, like most young mothers or young women that give birth to kids, and sometimes they're not ready and all those things. They find it difficult to go through the process, the journey, because actually, motherhood is a journey to me. You know, you have to give up so many things that. So what have, you know, like as we're talking about this resilience, you know, what have made you to you know what, to say, you know what, this is worth it, you know, regardless of whatever that I have to put back or, you know, hold back in terms of my dreams or in terms of the things that I wanted to do as a young woman, as a businesswoman, as an ambitious woman, you know.
Yes.
What have made you to say, you know what, regardless of whatever happened, this is it, and I'm doing this, and it's worth it, and yeah.
I think first of all, once you find out that you are pregnant, it's good to establish the foundation. So you should identify the people around you that are going to help you through this journey, and it obviously has to be positive because everything you feel is now transferred to the baby, and they start to feel all the emotions. So if you're sad, things obviously will be sad in your stomach. If you're happy, things will go well. You'll be happy and all those kind of things. So I think one, establish the foundation, the people that you hang around, and the people that are going to help you through this journey. Two, I think don't look at it as a negative thing to pause your dreams. I think it's never too late to establish and to conquer anything that you want to do. So just look at it as okay, it's a minor step back. You will focus on this new role that you're going to be playing, and you're going to excel at it. And then once things start to quiet down, you will then be able to conquer all the dreams and all the things that you've put out for yourself.
Sure.
But I will not lie to you, it takes a village. Like they always say, it takes a village to raise a child. And no matter what, as you're growing up, you are also a child. You don't stop being a child. So you still need that village to help you. There are things that I do not know. There are times when my son, whose name is Horsey, where he is going through so much, and the first thing I do is call my mother, I call my neighbor, I call my best friend, I will call my aunt and be like, you know what, I don't know what's happening here. He's coughing, he's blocked, how do I do this? Or, you know what I mean? Like, there's no book in the world that will teach you how to be a mother. I think that those books they lie. There's nothing that teaches you how to be a mother in the moment. And to actually experience those things in the moment. They can guide you, but they can tell you how to do all those things.
For sure.
Yeah. So I think, like you're saying, with the question is, it's never too late to conquer your dreams. You just need to be reasonable for yourself. It's never the end of the world. Just put it on pause and focus on keeping another human alive. And being the best version of yourself for this human, because we transfer our fears, we transfer our dreams, we transfer our anger, our sadness, all the emotions that we experience onto these little people. And I watch it so much with my son, because if I'm scared of something, I'm teaching him fear.
Sure.
And I'm teaching him how to interact with other people. There is no race with. It's like a clean board. It's a clean book with these children, and we need to be as fearless and just as opportunist. I don't know the word, but you know what I mean.
Yeah,
have so much vision.
Because there's another question that I wanted to ask you. That I don't know. Did you wish it would? Did you wanted a son, or you wish it could be have been a girl? Or Oh.
So my first option, I was just glad that I was pregnant. I mean, I knew that for my mother or my family, I've done my dues. I finished my school. I was working. I did my honors. I've just been I did my role as a daughter.
For sure. I know.
Yeah. And I've been very responsible. So when I found out I was pregnant, I was just like, you know what, my first child, I would love for it to be a boy. I think to be a boy.
A boy, okay, cool. Yeah.
Yes, because I feel like everything's about girl child this and girl child that, and I was just so excited to just mold a boy's mind and teach him consent and teach him all this beautiful thing, how to be soft but also be a man at the same time, because there's so much you're saying, oh no, girl child this and you must fear woman this and that, but there's nothing in the program that teaches a man how to be gentle,
for sure,
how to be a man at the same time and be fearless, but also at the same time look at women as beautiful flowers and like nurture them and hold them with such delicate arms and all those kind of things. So I was excited for a boy.
Wow. Okay, my last question to you before I allow you to say something to the young mothers there.
Yes.
Now, as a young woman, being a mother and being married, so having a husband and a son, how do you share your time? Don't you find that now you have these men in your life that you have to divide your time to and attend to? How do you master that? How do you manage that?
Like I said before, there is no book, there is no manual to this thing. It's quite difficult because I still need to cater to me time. I need to be sane as a mother. I need to find things that make me feel as if I can do everything. So it's just difficult because nurturing a baby, you need to, or a toddler, however old your child is, it needs time, it needs patience. Then also you need to now also be a wife, you need to be a daughter, you need to be a sister, you need to be a friend. It's very demanding and it is hard to please everyone. I think mainly as long as you're happy with yourself and you just divide your attention and your time with everyone, I think everyone can see that you're trying. No one will ever be 100% happy, but as long as they see that, okay, I can be with you an hour, and which is what I do with my friends. My friends have kids, so I try to involve a line park activity that involves their kids and them. So it's like, okay, that's me time with my son, my friends, I can tick that off. Then the next activity I can be like, fine, you try twice a week to do date nights, to be the wife, you know what I mean? And then I got to be the mom in the house, I got to do groceries, keep everyone happy, or household activities. It's very demanding, and I honestly feel as if you need to be in a very good mental and emotional and physical place to be ready for that.
Cool. So, lastly, what would you say to young mothers out there that feels like, you know what, this mother thing, it's not for me? You know, to someone that is like pregnant, that is thinking of maybe, committing abortion, or someone that says, you know what, I was never too ready for this, and this thing it's not for me. What words of wisdom and encouragement that you can give as a young mother?
There's actually quite a few things. One, there's never the wrong decision. If you can't do it, if you feel as if you're not ready for it, it's really okay. It's not a selfish decision, because like I said before, you need to be mentally, physically, emotionally prepared for all of it. There's no book that can prepare you for what you're going to go through. It's very challenging. and if you're not ready for it, you can actually go through postpartum depression and all those kind of things, and they sneak up on you. Where then you hear people dumping their babies in dustbins or neglecting that motherly role. So make sure that you are ready. Make sure that you want it, because at the end of the day, as selfish as it may sound, men continue their lives.
Sure.
Children and kids always want their mothers. We have this natural motherly thing that just oozes out of us, and immediately as they cry, they want their mother. When they're hungry, they go to mom. When they're learning something, they go to mom. So you need to know that no matter what, you are wanted 24/7. You are demanded 24/7. And if you're not ready for that, don't bother. And it's okay. You need to know life. It's okay not to want something. It's okay to be like, I'm not ready for it. I met a lady today who's actually turning 36 and she hasn't had her first child. And she's like, guys, I'm not ready. And it's never the end of the world. There's also adoption. There's many options. There's surrogates. It doesn't take anything away from you as a woman. It just means that the time that you're meant to do it, you weren't personally ready, and it's okay. God has not looked down upon you or neglected you as a child. It just means that you took the decision and you said, I'm not ready for it, and it's okay. So I could go on, but being a mother now, if you're pregnant and expecting, just be excited. I think every day is just a new day, and I learned so much from my son. He is learning things for the first time. So when he goes outside in the garden and he touches a leaf, his face is so refreshing. And you also get to learn those things for the first time yourself.
And he's so cute, that cute face.
Yeah. He's excited. He's excited. So also you need to just be excited and be ready to just look at life in a whole different light. We watch TV, I watch cartoons now, and even when he's not in the room, I still watch cartoons. I love it. So that's why I say you can even hear the difference of being prepared and not being prepared for it. It's not a selfish decision. If you're not ready for it, it's really okay. Your family will still respect you and love you and support you. It's just about building that foundation and then building a beautiful life with another human.
Wow. Thank you so much, Muriel. Please pass our gratitude to Mr. Itolen for charming his time. I'm sure he had some plans to pamper you on this Mother's Day. May the good Lord continue to give you strength and wisdom and the greatness to be a great mother as you are, and to continue doing the great job as you are, and whatever that you wish for, may you succeed in life. So thank you so much for your time, and happy Mother's Day and happy Sunday to you.
Thank you so much for having me. I really appreciate it, and thank you.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Okay. Bye.
Cheers. Guys, you heard it for yourself. That was Muriel Tabiseng Itolen. She used to be Miss Mamweba, the daughter of the late Ronnie Mamweba. So it was a very nice to hear from a young mother in terms of what this motherhood and what this resilience of a mother means. You are still tuned into Kabavov YouTube channel. This is your boy Kabavov, aka Vavelisha, the Big Jet Gupela. It is a Mother's Day special edition, as it is indeed the Mother's Day this day, or today as this Sunday. Just stay with us. We'll be right back as we're gonna wrap up the show and say happy Sunday and happy Mother's Day to you. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Cheers. Wow, guys, wow, what a wisdom, thank you so much, Muriel, for joining us on this show, Evolve Talk. What a wisdom that we had. There's so many things that she said, but one of the things that stood out for me is that she said it takes a village to raise a child, you know. And she said she doesn't know anything. She doesn't know everything, you know. At times she had to ask her mother, her aunt, and you know, other people around her to assist her, you know. Of which I think that is one thing, important thing that I want to draw out, especially to the young mothers. As I said, that the show is all about, it's all about the mothers, but mostly about the young mothers, to encourage you to say that be resilient, be positive, and keep on pushing on this journey of life, and never be scared to ask. You know, you remember this. Some of you are first time mothers. You know, I mean, you've never raised a child before, so we're not expecting you to be this superwoman and super mother. You know, but all that we asking from you is to be strong and to be, you know, praying and pushing and be resilient in your motherhood. So I don't want to repeat all the things that you said. You had it for yourself, and please do share this to other mothers, because they need to hear this, as it is very, very important. But this is where we wrap up the show. I hope you did enjoy the Mother's Day special show of this Sunday, being the 9th of May 2021. I am your boy Kabavovo, aka Vavelihle, the picture at Kupela. I just want to say, close with this, to say to all the mothers out there, you are special, you are important. There is no one like you. You are uniquely special, and there's that something that is special about you. And we honor you, we salute you. You know, you might not have a lot of money, you might not be rich, you might not be buying your kids expensive stuff and all those things. That time and that attention, that love, that motherly love, to say when your child is feeling down and they come to you, and say everything is gonna be okay, my boy or my daughter, my son, that means a lot. So journey on and carry on with the life of being a mother, and be strong, and may the good Lord keep you and give you strength to continue doing the great thing as a mother. This is where we wrap up the show, Bafetu. Like I always say at the end of the show, please do share and click like, and please do subscribe, you know, and people need to hear about the show, Eve Talk, and need to hear this message of this Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day, happy Sunday to you. Have a blessed one. All the time. Salute. Cheers. I'm out.